Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video of mine. I know it's been a bit. I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. As you can tell, we're not playing Java Edition, we're actually playing Bedrock Edition because I am going to be showing you one of my worlds from 2013. And this world I cherish a lot to my heart to this day. I have a lot of memories on it. Um, this world, as you can tell, this is a forest biome, but we're clearly in a desert, and that's because with Xbox 360, as biomes got updated, it gets swapped around. So this was originally a forest, but now it's a desert, and yeah, so I don't know what to say except welcome. This is probably going to be sad for me, but good for you guys. We're just gonna make it daytime real quick. Sorry. Oh my gosh, day does not work like that. Day set. Day. Thank you, game. But anyways, I just wanted to say, like, this is going to be rough on me. Oh, I don't want to spoil too much, but this world is ugly. Like, fair, like, warning in advance, this world is ugly, ugly, ugly. And, but that's okay, because as I said, I made this world whenever 2013. So this world was made whenever the Ender Dragon first came out, like probably a week after, or maybe 2 weeks, I would say. I don't remember the time frame exactly, but I remember this world was made on survival mode, and the first thing I'm going to show you is this bridge. This was actually made in survival mode. I made this. I made this bridge, and I thought it was so cool. And do I still think it's cool? Not really. Like, this sugarcane has been here since 2013. 2013, never touched, never picked, but that's cool, right? I think it's cool at least. Um, yeah, and moving along, I did not build this, someone else did. My brother's older friend made this, so this was actually in 2014 when this was made. So basically, you would place down a mob. So let's just grab a zombie, because that's what he used to demonstrate. So let's just place that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Oh, no, now it's a baby. Okay, whatever. So this would go off and, like, would barbecue the zombie. Okay, wait, no. I don't know how this worked. I don't. He did a better job at explaining this. Okay, no. Arrows, and then there was fire right here, which would burn the zombies and stuff alive over and over again. And yeah, I don't know how it works. I'm not a redstoner, but we had chairs right here because he was like in the middle. I was right here, my friend was right here, which we're gonna get to her later on. She's not gonna be joining this video, but that's okay. I did tell her I would send her this video once it's done, you know. But this world was mine and hers, so let's go over here. Okay, 2013. I was obsessed with tornadoes. This was a tornado shelter. Is this a good tornado shelter? No. So this was right after like the Moore, Oklahoma EF5 tornado. I made this because I was like, oh my god, there's a tornado. We need to all make one. Like, it wasn't insensitive, but like my brain at the time was like, you need to make a tornado shelter in Minecraft because a tornado could hit your world anytime. I don't know why my brain was like that, but yeah, we have a tornado thing. I made a really crappy American flag. This is like the worst American flag I've ever seen. And I remember there was this one person who joined. Um, oh yeah, I made it where you can like observe everything. But I remember I had a friend, like not a friend, but like he was just a random person. I think like one of his friends joined and then he joined because I had like allow friends of friends on, and he like burned it down. And he was like, and then he sent me a message being like Russia, and which like I didn't care about politics at the time. I still don't really care. Like what's important to me is what's important to me. And I'm not going to get political on this channel, but he was very, and then I sent him a message cuz like I was like I was like trying to become his friend afterwards being like, if you want, like I felt bad. I was like, if you want, I can make a Russian flag for you. I don't think he wanted a Russian flag. I think he just wanted to burn this to the ground. Moving along. So this over here, now this was actually more of a recent build because every year we had this idea where the bridge, like going into town, would change. So this was like, I think this was the 2015-14 bridge. I don't remember. I think this was the 2015 bridge or 2016 because I remember it was based off of like something. No. I know what it was based off of. It was based off of the one bridge from the Cube SMP. Oh god, this is like actually like nostalgic. This is my friend's like sheep farm, well, sheep who died. So here's all her sheep. So R.I.P. Buttercup, R.I.P. Dragon, R.I.P. Snowflake. She did not spell Snowflake properly. I'm sorry, I'm blasting you, Star. I know that you don't go by Star anymore, but I don't care. R.I.P. Miss Mittens. Moving over here, this was a church, which the doors are screwed up because on Xbox 360, doors would always get screwed up with every update. Oh my gosh, this is like crazy to see right now. And then, yeah, I feel bad because we also had this other friend. I made her like color this in, like me and her like actually tried fixing this. So we like put in all the glass, and then the world crashed. The end. Moving along, this is more of a recent build, as you can tell, since there's carrots, potatoes. Which, okay, it's not recent, but it's like, you know, newer-esque Minecraft at the time. So here is a farm. I did not make that farm. And as you can see, as I said, because all the biomes swapped, our desert got turned into a jungle. Too bad you can't tame ocelots anymore. So over here, this was an update store. And I remember this. I was trying to like replace this every update with like newer stuff. Like, oh, what update? What this was playing? This was title update 14. This was title update 14 because this added all the new books and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is nostalgic as crap. The chests are screwed up. That's okay. Oh, this is so sad to see. Moving over here, this was our enchanting setup, which, oh my god. Younger me did not understand how fire worked in this game. Okay? So I constantly had bookshelves around here and they would catch on fire. And I was like, there's fire underneath. And it's like, no, dummy. The glass can still catch your books on fire. Dirt to dur. Who would have thought? But anyways, this was actually a cool build. I don't care. I think little 10-year-old me ate this up. But anyways, moving along. Okay, so there's a funny story with this swimming pool. So our friend, Day LMFO kid, he built this ugly tower house. And it was like made from iron, gold, lapis, diamond, iron, gold, lapis, diamond, iron, gold, lapis, diamond. To, like, up to the top of the sky. And whenever he logged off, me and my friend destroyed it. And we told him, like, oh, some griefer came and, like, autosave, like, turned on. It was like, no, we destroyed it on purpose. It was ugly. But it's okay. We turned it into a swimming pool. This was my friend. Okay, so this was Star's, like, house for her mushroom. But she eventually moved it to her house, which I will show off her house soon. Fun fact, this used to be, oh my, this used to be Cookie's house. Oh, God. I was in 5th grade and I was spelling like that. Makes sense. I still don't even really like know my commas and my periods. I'm terrible at placing those. I've gotten better. Yeah, so then I turned this into a restaurant. Why is the book yellow? Oh, whatever. Yeah, so this got turned into a restaurant. You know, I didn't know what to do with it. Moving over here. This was the Nether shop. So we actually used to go to the Nether because even though this world got turned into a creative world, we still played it on survival mode. So we would build in creative and then go into survival. All this stuff that you see right here was actually from the Nether. And we actually made this in like title update 9, I believe, or title update 11, and then we switched it to whatever it was called, quartz and stuff once title update 14 came out. And then this, I remember this was the jungle store, because like this was the title update 12 store. Oh my god, I forgot the spawn exchange. I was like, what is that? Anyway, let's turn back to day. So yeah, that was the So my thought process was, because like I was trying to make this look like an ocelot and a iron golem combined. Fun times. This is just a tent. This is awesome. I thought that was the coolest thing ever back then. This was when we were trying to experiment with redstone lamps, trying to understand how to fully make them work. And I did not build this. This was my friend Stargirls who built this. Moving along, second house of mine, it was a Christmas tree. It says 2016, so that was the last time we ever logged into this world, Jesus. But yeah, it was a Christmas tree, and you're going to see something, so it was really bad. I remember I had chests, so like I had chests towering this the whole way up, so it was like, for example, and my friends hated that, and it was like everywhere. But as you can see, this is redstone dust. That's because we had a zombie roleplay in here. I will get to that in a minute. Once we get the Stargirl's house. See, there's more redstone dust. That's supposed to represent blood. This was supposed to be a Christmas present. I forget what was in this present. I think it was like a mushroom or something. I don't know. Third house of mine. I connected it to her house on accident, but then we became, what's it called? We became roommates, basically. I had to pay her rent. This was all my stuff, which, look at this organization. Still looks like the current day organization for me. Ah, this is so sad to see. There's like a lot of Mahalani discs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mellow high, mellow high. And of course, I never learned the lesson from the Enchanted Library, so yeah, this kept burning down, and you can tell I gave up after a while. My bed I remember my bed used to be right here, and yeah. So moving along, and which I'm not gonna go into the thought process of Stargirl's house, because again, I don't know what she was thinking when she built it. I wish she could be here, but we don't really talk like what we used to, which, you know, people get older. Anyways, she built this prison. I forget why we built this prison. I think it was just for fun. I don't know. Moving along, so I built my cousin this house, and again, 2013 AdvisoryCookie didn't understand that wood burns. Wood can burn, guys. Did you guys know that? And, yeah. So, this was my little cousin's house. She was like, what? So I was 10. She was like 5, 6. She was 5. No, wait, or was she 7? I forget. We have a 3-year difference. Oh, there's the dragon egg. That's funny. But, anyways, this staircase was originally took you down to her house or up to her house. Not anymore. Moving along, I'm trying to keep into this area. So, next, we will explore her house. Stargirl's house, which, hello, if you're still watching this. This was a boogie dance floor, and she had like a little escape to get in and out. And, you know, it's cool. It's cool still. There's a bunch of stray cats I hear. So this is her area, which I forget if I placed the oh my god, the cats. I forgot if I placed the blue wool down here, or if she did. She kept the dragon egg, but we duplicated it. This was her computer. This was where she gamed, quote unquote, or like worked on stuff, because we used to roleplay all the time. This is her house. Whoa, that water looks weird. So that's her bed, I think, or her guest bed. This is her bathroom. Oh yeah, these were soap. These are all named soap. Oh wow, that's a lot of ocelots. That's a lot of ocelots you got there, Star. She used to make iron golems all the time. And there we go. That was her throne. This was her pet mushroom, but I forget the name of it, so if you're still watching this, Star, maybe you should comment and like tell me the name of it. But this was for the zombie roleplay that we used to do, and this was based off of a Left 4 Dead safe house. This is where I was contained because I was bitten. I remember this. I was bitten, and we were horrible people. We weren't horrible, but like we were like we were the oldest ones, so we were like we cheated. So like Star was like, oh, if you eat like a whole stack of golden apples before like sundown, you won't turn into a zombie. Like, and then our friend was like, that's not fair. That's not fair. And we were like, shut up. We don't care. We made the rules. Oh, that's so sad. I miss this. And then this was like a later expansion that she did. This was the better bedroom and stuff. This was her guest room, I believe, and then this was her kitchen. This was a later expansion. This wasn't a part of it. But like the coolest thing about this is that this was actually a real tree that she built off of. Like she originally built her house off of the trees. Like this was a tree. Later on, of course, we did switch it to jungle wood, like jungle leaves, because me and her had a jungle obsession. Like you don't understand. The day the jungle update came out, me and her were like so happy. We were waiting for the jungle biome to get added, months and months and months. We were so happy when it got added, and like it's it's kind of like sad looking back at that because it's like again, I'm not trying to vent like on here, but it's like people move on. We like me and her still talk, but it's like we're not as close as we once were. Like I would say like we were on Minecraft every day. We were on Left 4 Dead every day. We were on Grand Theft Auto 4 every day, and like looking back at this world, it's like it's a nice reminder that like she's still in my life, but I wish we were still as close as we once were. Moving on over here, this was a I forget what this was going to be. I remember this was going to be another shop, but I forget what shop that was supposed to be because how long ago it was. Moving on, we're gonna split this part up, but here. Game mode, spectator. These are the oh, that's spoilers. These are the caves that we used to mine in and stuff. And it's crazy looking at it because like I remember the layout of some of these, which I'm not trying to spoil stuff for later on, but yeah, it's crazy because like oh my gosh, this is where it is. The mine shaft, which I didn't know the adventure build, quote unquote, like went through all of this, but looking at this, like look, wow, that's awesome, but sad, again, sad memories, man. Anywho, moving on, I wanted to show you guys this. Thank you to all the builders. So these are everyone who ever came on this world. And like, I remember all of these people to this day. Such as Cookie, that's me, Stargirl, Rosie Warp, Skill All Day, LJ, Cool Skateboard, Winky Brown Eyes, Sky Does MC, Crazy Jaden, Jet LMFA Kid, I spelled that wrong, The Boogeyman, Talking Space, Sexy Zach, Fawn Hook, Vescal Rain, Chili Willy, Tiger Mite, Hero Brian Teen, Sided Grub, Minecraft Beast, Zombie Gutman, Super Boy Trent 1, Midnight Ghost, Atomic Cow, Fire Dragon, Decided Nut 6, Aroof the 1, Rookie, Juden Red, Zexy Zach again, Iconic Boss, Smoke Out, Mrs. While Smoking Eye. Those are people who as I told you guys, because I explained this in many of the videos, none of these people I talk to this day except for Star. A lot of them moved to PlayStation during that era, or a lot of them just became like rude people that I just didn't want to talk to anymore. And you can tell like Sky does MC, Zexy Zach, like of course, we were kids, we were trying to be our favorite YouTubers. So yeah. We're done with the main part of town. This is crazy. So next, I will show you guys the desert biome. Okay, we're at the desert. So, which that wasn't that far. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember what this was supposed to be, and I remember I was building it. I forget what it was. Don't ask me in the comments because I don't know. Um, Oh my god, I remember this. This was so I built this and I remember Star's brother was playing with her. I won't say his name, but they were like in the lava and I was like constantly chasing them down and I put that lava on top of him. and me and Star, like I could just hear Star laughing in the background, and of course, like her brother was laughing too, cause like we were just a bunch of dumb kids playing with him, but it was funny. Um, I built this. This is a creeper lake pond. This was all of Stargirl's sheeps and ocelots now, I guess. So congratulations, Star. If only we were back in the olden days. Oh, the picnic area. Okay, I can't show that off. I know what that's connected to. I don't know what this is connected. You know what? I won't go down there just in case spoilers. Um, this. Okay, so they're always watching. Oh my god. That's not how you spell always, and that's the wrong there. At least I got watching right. 10 out of 10. But I made these, and there's a sad backstory to these. So I was making these on the night we were going to go to the drive-in movie theaters, which I did go to the drive-in movie theaters. But the problem was, this was in 2013, the summer 2013, and I remember at that point, it was July. I think we went to go see Finding Dory. I forget. It was either Finding Dory or something else. And I, unfortunately, at the time was dying from Lyme disease. And I was making these, but of course, we didn't know it was Lyme disease until way later on. Um, like, when I say way later on, I mean, like, my, my hospital misdiagnosed me twice. They said it was mono 2 times, and then we went to a different hospital and turned out to be Lyme disease. And I still suffer from it today. I always get sick. My arms and stuff are literally hurting as I record this. But yeah, I remember this. This was like right whenever my joint pain started, because like the sickness went away, but then the joint pain started. Um, Sad times. And then this was, oh my god, this was the bar. You know what? This is still a good build. Besides, all the glowstone up here. This was a good build. I don't care. Okay, maybe besides that, and maybe like the weirdness, but like, so there's a green wool was here because me and my friend, like, this is part of the zombie apocalypse thing. Like, my friend who was a zombie broke right through here, and I think this is where I got bit at, actually, in that role play. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this is where I got bit. I did not build this with my friend Stars. She built the companion cube from Portal. Um, Sorry, Star, I'm gonna destroy your build real quick. Okay, she did light up the inside. I thought maybe there was something inside. We were obsessed with Portal around that time, too. I introduced it to her because in Left 4 Dead 2, you could hear Still Alive playing on the jukebox, and she wanted to know what that song was. I'm like, oh, it's Still Alive from Portal. She got obsessed with Portal. I got obsessed with Portal. I love Portal. So this was an attempt at an Enderman statue. My friend said it was the ugliest thing they've ever seen. So they put water on top of it, and then we blew up a giant hole down here, which like takes you the whole way down to bedrock, which, it's no longer bedrock. So I don't even know what's going on down here. We're gonna see that for ourselves. Yep. See, look, this is like down to bedrock, and we would treat that as a water slide. But guess what? This is we incorporated this into our zombie roleplay. So this is where the zombie origin started, in this cave. In this freaking cave, this is where the zombie origin started. Oh my gosh, that's so funny looking back on that. We were so dumb. So dumb. I wonder if it still works. You know what? We're gonna try that out, guys. We're gonna try that out. Um, we're gonna try that out. How do I do this? Okay, yeah, I remember. You had to place the boat like this. And then... I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's not as good as it used to be because we need the Xbox 360 janky boats when they would like break whenever you crash into a lily pad. Oh, that sucks. Here, you can have that boat, Mr. Sheep. I don't want it. I can't get out. I physically... Oh. What's going on? Okay, okay. That was so weird. Anyways, oh, this waterfall. Oh, this was a waterfall. Yeah, so this was an actual... no, this wasn't an actual water pond, but, like, I thought it would be cool to, like, expand this and, like, put more water, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. Oh, I remember this. So me and her got into a really bad fight that day. I mean, like, it was really, really bad. I will be honest with you. I went crazy in that day on her, and I feel bad for it to this day still. Um, and this like always gonna be a reminder of our fight that we had. Basically, I was the a-hole in this situation. She did nothing wrong. I I just went crazy, which that's a common theme. But this was 2014, I believe. Yeah, 2014. I would say roughly she built this around like April 2014. Okay, I need to hold on. Game mode. Sorry, there's like something. It's like registering me still in vehicles and stuff. So that must be a bug with the new thingamajigger. The what's it called? Preview. Okay, moving on. I built this. I remember I built this. This was the Portal Museum. So this was Peabody, the Portal Gun. This was the Logic Core, the Anger Core, the Curiosity Core, the Companion Cube. Oh god, more spelling errors. You know what? That's a fun drinking game, guys. Drink every time you see something I spelled wrong. Atlas and the turret, and then that is the Morality Core, and then that is the cake, and then the little Companion Cube. I don't care. That's cute. Wait, am I? Yeah, I was right. Okay, that's cute. I don't care. Moving on over here, which we gotta turn to daytime again. Sorry. This was an area that we were gonna turn into a beach. We started blowing this up because we were gonna try and like terraform it to like, you know, where you can actually climb down it, but we just gave up. And over here, just don't worry about this. As I said, this is an Xbox 360 world that got transformed into a current day world. So everything past like this wall right here, we're not gonna focus on. Over here, so this is when the jungle biomes were first added, and I was trying to make like a fake jungle, and this is when jungles were like the jungle trees were crazy, because you could straight up like build them on top of each other, like just connect them, like do a wall by wall by wall jungle tree. Not anymore though. And I think that's everything in the desert. So moving on, we're gonna go to the Snowy Biome. So see you guys shortly. Okay, we're at this the Snowy Biome, and this was like a Christmas build. I think this still holds up to this day, the present. I think this looks pretty good actually. It kind of looks like a miniature McDonald's archway, I'm gonna be honest with you, so maybe not. So Christmas, that's not even how you spell Christmas present. That says Christmas. Christmas present by AdvisoryCookie. Jesus. Oh god, what's in here? This is embarrassing me. Oh god. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. Santa Creeper by Cookie. I guess I just gave up with the advisory part. This does not look like a creeper. Um, Ice Ring by AdvisoryCookie. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Look at this, guys. Hot chocolate, $1. This is like the worst ice ring. Like this is not like when mom tells you there's an ice ring at home, and like it's literally your driveway that's frozen. The snow golem. Oh my gosh, this is a giant snow golem I made, and my friend Star again said it was ugly, so she cut him down in the middle. He deserved better, man. Moving on. Hot cocoa by Cookie. This does not look like hot chocolate. This looks like glass and poop. This looks like poop in a jar. um, Moving on. This was gonna be a giant Christmas tree. I love how lopsided it is. It's like, oh my gosh. It's so lopsided. You know what, looking at this world, it's like, I have gotten better at building. It's crazy that I used to think, like, these were the best builds I've ever made in my life. Do I still think that? No. So down here, actually, is where the stronghold is. And I'm gonna show you guys that. which I'll show you guys our Nether too. So, oh wait, I was wrong. It was over here. Wrong one. But I mean, it's still kind of connected to it. Yeah, it's connected to it. I don't know if we found this legitly or not. I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume that we cheated in a bunch of ender pearls just by looking at this. So, yeah, that's cool. But it's crazy looking at it. Ta-da, guys, ta-da. Alright, moving on. We're actually gonna go back to the desert. Oh, actually, no. There is something over this way. I totally forgot about this. So we're gonna stay in spectator mode. But while we're over here, I thought it would be cool if I showed you. I don't know what happened here. I don't know who set this on fire. It probably was me. I think I set this on fire, but because like how the fire changed on Xbox 360 edition, it just stayed like forever frozen, which it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool looking at this like that. But anyways, once again, I'm going to go and we're gonna go back to the desert biome. So again, I will see you all there, and let me, you know, just switch back to creative to make things easier. And we're also gonna do time set day again. Time set day. So I will see you all at the next desert biome, which it's right over there. So, a little sneak peek. Okay guys, and we're here. Welcome to the tropical island build, which is not really a tropical island at all because it's literally connected to a taiga biome. That's okay. That's okay. We had ambition back in the day, but I need to be honest about something here. I said this in my earlier videos, but I base a lot of the things in my world at the time off of stuff I would see on Video Games Awesome / Far From Subtle. So they used to have a server, and they still have a server, but they would do monthly like build challenges, and there was a build challenge that was like Tropical Island, and at that time when it came out, I remember I was laying on my mom and dad's floor, dying from, you know, Lyme disease, and it brought me comfort, so I tried my best to replicate it. Obviously, theirs were so much better than mine, but I tried my best to replicate it, or like try to do it in my own way, because it meant so much to me at the time, which I still stick by that to this day. Like, Far From Subtle, like, means a lot to me in that community, and I would, like, I wish I was born earlier so I could still be a part of that community. But info of Star Paradise. I don't even know if I spelled paradise right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being so serious. Wait, paradise. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to embarrass myself. I think that's how you spell it, so maybe I was right. Wait, that said paradise. Paradise. Okay, whatever. But this is the check-in area. There's a little cake. There's a painting. Over here. So this was another thing that was based off of Far From Subtle's world. They had like a crab shack or something, or like, but like this used to be an actual crab built on top of this, similar to theirs. But my friend changed it, and they also remodeled this restaurant, which it does look a lot better now. So the remodel for this restaurant was in 2014, and yeah. I think we traded with these guys, didn't we? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy seeing that there's frogs here. So if I turn on better visuals, this water is going to be caca brown because this is the swamp biome. So like, let's pretend like it's tropical-ish. So this is where we would cook our food at, which, oh, this looks awesome still. I won't lie. The umbrella looks good, but I feel like the chairs are like a little too close to the water. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like this would be better, but whatever. Younger me had ambitions on it. I also do like this design of this pool. Oh my gosh, yeah, younger me would be so happy because we can actually waterlog the stairs now. Younger me, come back. These are the palm trees, which I did, again, Far From Subtle. I learned this technique from Far From Subtle's world. This was a newsletter stand. This looks awful. Oh, it's a bookstore. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe if it had, like, detailing and stuff. This was the tent. This was, oh, hi, guy. This was supposed to be Burning Man. I didn't even know what Burning Man was. I learned that from Far From Settle's World. This was a shovel. I think this actually looks pretty good still. Not gonna lie. The Dark Angels. Oh yeah, this is Mrs. Wallaby Smoking Eyes band. She told me I was not allowed to steal that name from her. But I built the stage originally. She just changed the backdrop. And she added the Iron Golems to be, bodyguards. And then this was a horrible band. There's just a drummer. Oh, this was an orange cat. This is an orange cat. This is an ice cream cone, but it looks like something else, so we're not gonna look at that for too long. For sale, 2 diamonds. This is like, I would not pay 2 diamonds for this. A clock stand. We're getting to my favorite builds now. This was a volleyball court. This was a pool mobile, like one of those cars that had like the pool inside of it. And then this over here, I think the world just like gave up. Let's just like change the spectator real quick. Yeah, I don't think it was happy with us doing that. But over here, you could like dig around for like diamonds and stuff. But again, the world's not enjoying us doing that, so let's not do that. Again, I started to like turn these into actual like jungle trees eventually. And then over here, this is a tent. We're gonna get to this because this was interesting. This was an attempt at a roller coaster, and I don't even know where you start this. Was it right here? We're about to find out. Get ready, guys. We're on like the most intense roller coaster of our lives. I don't even remember if this was the way you're supposed to go or not. I don't think it is. I don't think this was the way you're supposed to go. Oh. Never mind. Whatever. Okay. So then, over here... Hi, frogs. This is actually not that bad of a palm tree, I won't lie. I think I built that. Oh yeah, so you can start to tell when builds started getting better, too, in this world, so that's cool. So this was an ice cream stand. This was actually pretty cool still, I won't lie. Just different palm trees, like, you know, umbrellas, and then you had, like, little, tables. I have no idea what this was supposed to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a lighthouse, but like, I can build a better lighthouse now. I mean, look at the one on the Xbox 360 world. Even though it got called things, I won't say what what people called it. This is a tiki bar. I think I got inspired by Paul Soares Jr. for this one. This is glitched, I believe. So we're gonna just like, you know, we're fixing up our world, guys. Yeah, because this is supposed to be glass, but I actually kind of like it like that. But we're gonna just like fix it up. I want this world to be in peak condition. Perfect. Anyways, this is the house. Unfortunately, because I built it too close to the world border, kind of got messed up and destroyed here. But you can kind of tell that it was actually pretty decent. Like it was a pretty decent house. But yeah, world border destroyed it. This is where you could go fishing. Again, I keep forgetting that we can't look inside of those. Again, we'll do time set day. This is like really hard for me to like look at. Oh yeah, this was like a hangout area outside of that house. Like, hello, come on guys. Oh yeah, you can tell this is like slightly better too because flower pots are here. I did not build this, someone else built this, and I think it's like really cool. They tried doing like a beach, like one of those like beach statues that you would usually see, like one of those like really cool, weird, windy statues. Over here, this is the Sandcastle restaurant, which I think this concept is still really cool. Do I think that it could have been built better? Yeah. I think this could have been built better, but this is actually like a really cool idea, and I might have to steal this for like one of my worlds I have with my current friends. Okay. Over here, we're gonna come over here and start over here. So another palm tree, and then over here, this is a fish tank. We did not have fish in that current version of Minecraft. I just need to say that real quick. Anyways, here's the grand entrance of the hotel, which is not named. So this hotel was a lot uglier, but my friend, Mrs. While Smoking Eye, we became really close at one point, but then we like started fighting because you know how like you get close to someone and then like you played them too much and then you start bickering all the time? That was me and her. But we were still good friends towards the end. What happened was she just stopped playing on Xbox. So we actually decorated this together. I remember we would spend until 4 a.m. decorating this stupid hotel. She did this area. This is like one of those like bars that you can like swim around and stuff. She did a great job on this. I won't lie. I decorated like some of this, I believe. Like, look how many water fountains are in here. Like, did we really need that many water fountains inside of a inside of a freaking hotel? And look at, like, the plants. Like, you can tell we just did not know what to do. We were over-decorating. That's okay, though. This is the bathroom, by the way. This is where you check in. And this is a fish. Like, I won't lie. This area looks pretty good. And this was, like, a little TV that you could watch while you waited to get, like, you know, your room. We're gonna go up. First floor, this was the gym. This is the gym. She did this, by the way, not me. So these are barbells. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Dumbbells, blah, 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 you know. Typical gym equipment. Moving up. Oh, yeah, this is like the best area. This is like one of the coolest areas, in my opinion. Not the best. Look at this, though. This is, like, all we had back then. This is all the food items back then on Minecraft. Like, some of these did get knocked off. Unfortunately. But that's okay. Like, this is so cool to see. I wonder what was there. If you guys know, comment down below, because it won't let me open my inventory. This is where little kids went. Like, a little playground. Well, you know, their parents ate. Or went to the spa. She did the spa. I did the restaurant. I remember that. And why is there a chicken here? Whatever. Hi, chickens. Oh, they're spawning because there's grass here. But, yeah, like, look at this. She did this. Like, this was the mud bath. And, like, it's crazy to think, like, she could, like, technically, if she, like, this was made today, this probably would have been made out of mud. This is where you get your nails done, like your feet. I remember that. Moving on up. Okay, so this is originally where the hotel ended. It was just a 3-story hotel, but because of her, we expanded this so far up. So this is an indoor swimming pool. Believe it or not, there used to be a lot more villagers in here, but zombies spawned in here and killed all of them. Most of them, I should say. This is the garden. I don't know why I did this room. I don't know why like this place needed a garden, but look, once again, this is all we had back then. This is like actually sad to see. Like, this is all we had back then. It's crazy. It's actually making me sad. And I did another fountain. I was obsessed with fountains back then. Don't ask me why. I loved water fountains, and I still do, kind of. Moving on, up here are the hotel rooms. So this is 215. We never designed this one. 214. Now this one's pretty good. I won't lie. I like this one. Now maybe like this was a wide TV, which it's funny looking back now because it's like, you know, we could just do like, I wonder what kind of painting would go here. Oh, there we go. Case settled. We're rewriting history. And I'm going to put this world up for download too. So if you guys want it, go ahead. This was another good room in my opinion. And then I like these chairs because look at this, the item frame trick. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Moving on up. So up here is the room that were like for quote unquote poor people, you know, because like the leaky roof and stuff. I don't know why we thought like deceased people's heads all over the place, but oh yeah, poor people should go here. I don't know why. I don't know why. This room was never finished. Was this room finished? No. Also, look at the torch placing too. Like, you could tell this was like when we were younger. And then this, okay, I won't lie, this was still pretty cool to this day. This is like a little area where, you know, you can listen to music. Um, Again, those palm trees. No idea why I did that. And then look, this is like a little tiki bar, which I got inspired by Paul Sword Jr. A little shout out to him. And then a little dance floor. Woohoo! This is depressing. And then, of course, to kill. Oh, I mean to water bucket clutch. To water bucket clutch. And then over here, this is this is actually cool. This was like an this was like an actual area that was like, you know, already dug out, but I just added the water, and we were gonna turn this into like a little area where you could race boats and stuff. We never got to that though. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Anyways, moving on. What else is over here? I think this is good for the desert, so moving on, we're going to go to some miscellaneous places real quick that I did not forget. I just wanted to save them towards here because I didn't know what category to put them in. See you all soon. Okay, so this is like a little prelude. I forgot to film the Nether, so you're going to hear me say, oh, the first thing I'm going to show off is blah, 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 this. I'm going to show off the Nether real quick. Then you'll see everything else. That was just like a little slip up on my part. I was just very excited to show you guys everything. So let's go to the Nether. So our Nether in this world is like glitchy, which is kind of funny because like look at this. Look how this like lava pool spawned. It's always been like this. I have no idea why. It's always just been like this. I couldn't tell you why. I find it cool though. I won't lie. But we had a really good Nether spawn, and because of how, you know, the Nether worked back then, like we had Nether wart like at our disposable, and a Nether fortress right here. Hello, which, yeah, and then because, you know, this road got upgraded, there's a Crimson Forest nearby. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Thank you all for being patient, and let's go back into the video. Alright, we're at one of the first miscellaneous spots. So this was a jungle I built, and um it was just a jungle because the grass was really green over here. I don't even fit. Oh my god, it was an actual jungle. Okay, so younger me was right. So this was an actual jungle. So that's why I placed all those trees here. Which star, I remember specifically, if you're still watching this, you said that you did this while I was still working on this myself because I thought it was cool, and then you were trying to hurry me up to get to one of your worlds, and I remember I was bitter about that because it was like I wanted to call you out so badly, but I did not want to do that because it was like it was dumb. We were like 10 or 11, like it was like, you know, you just wanted to like we just wanted to like hurry up to get to one of your worlds. I was salty about it because it was like I did all this. Screw you. Moving on. This was a plains biome that got turned to ice. Oh, the little fox. So this was a taiga. And then over here, I forget what was over here. You know what? I think we were gonna do a Candyland over here, or we were going to like do a new Christmas build because of the snow over here. But I'm pretty sure this was gonna be a Candyland themed build. I remember that to the top of my head. Don't quote me on that, but I remember that we were gonna do Candyland over there. And then over here, this got turned into swamp, as you can see. And this village over here is, you know, it's a nice village. I actually discovered this village on survival mode, and it's so weird being over here because as I said, I discovered this place on survival. I think they replaced these potatoes themselves. I lit the crap out of this place. As I told you guys in my other worlds, I've treated villagers with respect. I thought the villagers should be treated like they were players because, you know, they're essential to the world, and I still stand by that to this day. I believe villagers deserve to be treated with respect. I don't know why. It's always been in my head. And then over here, this is the married couple. Their house is awful, by the way, but those two are married. I forgot what I named them. I know it wasn't John because I always have a John in a village. So one of these guys were a John. But it's sad seeing this because I remember like being lost in this world, and like Xbox 360 worlds were not that big, like not big at all. And I found this village somehow. Good old times, you know? But anyways, time to go to the next place. I just found this sign. I have no context to what this is. Kill kill. That is creepy. I don't know who did that. So this was one of the TNT launchers, which I don't even think it works anymore, so we're not going to try it. Good times though, you know? Moving on over here. So this was someone's house, and I remember they did the same thing as me almost. They looked a lot better. They made a house out of spruce wood, a bunch of other things, like birch, oak, and someone put lava on top of it, and they were really upset, which I don't blame them. And I want to know if there's anything left of that house. So let's see. So let's go. I wouldn't know, it's a good question. Game mode spectator. Let's go in here. I just want to see. Oh, yeah, look, you can see it. Look at their. Oh my gosh, that's kind of sad. But look how. Oh, I forgot they did that with their floor. They did like a red, orange, and green carpet. And then there's some of the spruce wood. There's well, at least some of his house survived. Kinda. Kind of. Kind of. I wouldn't consider that survivable. But, and let me take you to one last place, but I don't want to spoil the big thing I gotta show you guys, so let's go over there now. Okay, now it's bringing it back to me. This was a part of the adventure build, which I'm gonna show you guys. But first, this was our rescue vehicle for the zombie apocalypse. Look at it. Just look at it. Hello. So this was Notch. This was supposed to be a sale of Notch, and this over here, I think that just might have glitched because of bedrock conversion. This was our rescue vehicle, or how we got to this world, trying to find the zombie virus origins. I forget. My friend Sar made this boat. I think it's still a pretty good boat. Do I think it held up as good as it did? No. And this is where we slept, so I think this was my bed, this was the LMFO kid's bed, and if that was her bed, I could be totally wrong. But look at it. It's not pretty, I'll be honest with you. It's not a pretty build. But, again, she was 9, I was 10, or at this time, she was 10, I was 11. The LMFO kid was 9 or 10 at this point? I forget. It was I don't even know. But looking at it, we had memories on this boat, and yeah, it was. I mean, it's still a pretty good build, in my opinion, at least for the time being. This was 2013. No, we built this in 2014. It was after Title Update 14. So yeah, this was 2014, and we used to have this diamond bridge, which it's now gone, but it was from Stargirl's house to the boat, and I got rid of it because I was I don't want that in here anymore because we're not doing the zombie thing anymore. Because I was always hoping that we'd go back to this world, but as I said, once Title Update 12 came out and the biomes changed this world forever, we just didn't want to play it anymore. This world was ugly, but then it got ugly. The fact that this used to be a pretty forest biome and now it's dead. It's booger green, you know. But anyways, it's time to show you guys the last thing of this world, and this video's done, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so it's time to show you guys the last part of this world. We're back at the picnic table. So this was the adventure build, which, again, I stole it off of Far From Subtle. You're gonna notice a pattern here with that. And I totally did not just choke on my own saliva, so that's great. What a great start. So was this the hole? No, this was not the hole. Oh, it's over here because of all the torches. I did not like that sound. Let's go down here. So you land down here, put stuff in here, you know, so you didn't lose it. The vines used to be fully down here, but not anymore, so that's a little sad. And then we go down this way, and you're gonna see a lot of grammar mistakes. Welcome to the adventure build. Use the pick. Break blocks when told. Have fun. Solve the Mr. C. Destroy it. Be careful. Oh my gosh. And, oh, I forget what this was supposed to be. Read. The person is waiting for you. Oh god. I'm going to kill you. And there was a snow golem in here and you had to kill him. He was evil. Take a bath if needed. Oh, all the item frames are falling. Boo. The cake was good. I murdered everyone at New Old Port. Again, you could tell I straight up fucking stole that from Far From Settle. Sorry, I'm not trying to swear. Don't fall. This was easy parkour. I think people did fall in that though. I don't know how. Take what's important. I forget what was important in here. I hope you wisely. I hope you Wisley. We took Snow Golem wife away. Oh no! Help me, they took my wife away. Have rest. And then if you came in here, you win. Like you got to choose like if you wanted to continue the build or not. But of course, if you went in there and stepped on that pressure plate, you would have just got blown up. You just would have got blown up. I don't know what this room is supposed to be. Again, I don't know what this room is supposed to be. Boss fight 1. What was boss fight 1? Oh! It was either a villager or a blaze. I remember that. Did you kill him? Have you killed someone on Minecraft? So this was like a true for, like be honest type of game. So you earned some cake for telling the truth. So that was yes. Lear. Oh Jesus! I killed everybody in the Dr. Seth build. Yay! Again, this is so stolen from Far From Settle. I'm laughing. Sorry, girl, I murdered everyone on your island. Oh, she used to have a really cool island world. Cookie, I killed everyone in your cave house world. That was also a really cool world of mine. I wish I had it still. Boss fight 2, the Wither. So this was before the Wither even got added. So that's a little scary. But that's still like that. Where are we going? Oh, right, because, okay, so this part's a little broken because, again, how the terrain generated in whatever it was called. So please just, like, take my advice. Like, you just gotta go through here, here. Listen, I hate you guys and gals. Let me kill all of you. I like how I had to specify, like, both of you. Boss fight 3, Flaming Hot Magma Cube. That's gone, sadly. But you had to do with, like, you had to rip out his eyeballs. I don't know. Why did you kill my friend? The magma cube me here. By the way, this is where the snow golem was. You have to go through here. I like how I still remember this. Magma cube is dead. We killed him. And then these were his eyeballs. Thanks for getting my wife back. That's where the snow golem was. Ah, this is so sad. I wish it wasn't so broken. I should have, like, imported this world differently. And then we go over here. Easter egg portal room. Well, it's not really an Easter egg if you had to walk right through it, you know? You're doing well. And then you had to jump over. How did you never mind? There are spike in the water. You see, guys, I predicted stalagmite and whatever else it's called. I'm getting sick of you. Why? Boss fight 5, but butter creeper, and you had to like kill the butter creeper. The reason why it's called butter creeper is because of Skydoes in Minecraft. I'm embarrassed for it. Help me. So this was a villager who was in there, which not a lot of people knew that. I don't blame them. Do you remember Snow Golem? Oh no, main characters in this plot died, guys. Oh, this was like the to be continued part again, stolen straight out of Far From Settle. You're gonna die. Someone actually did walk down that before. That was funny. I don't know how they did that, because it was like the most obvious trap ever. I hate all of you. Oh, this part's hilarious in my opinion. I wish like if this like world translated properly, because this was Herobrine torches. That's right, guys. Herobrine was in this world. What was over here? Pick the number. So yeah, this was like really destroyed at this point. That's sad. I'm trying to remember which way to go and stuff, but it's hard. What's over here? Oh, this part was actually like really cute. Based off the adventure build, like adventure time. Yeah. Well, I don't know how to show you guys everything because of how broken this is, but you guys get the point. I guess. That sucks. But I guess I could still show you guys like some other things of the adventure build if I can find them. Like, what was this? I hate you so much. Okay, well thank you. Pass me. I hate me too. So this part over here, this was a part of the adventure build, so we're gonna have to like skip a majority of the adventure build. This was Act 3 of the adventure build. Earth, water, fire, air. I stole that from Far From Subtle as always, guys. Oh, that's a blank sign. I don't even know what that's. These are all blank signs now. I killed everyone at the New York build again. Far From Subtle, guys. Far From Subtle again. I stole so much from that from them. The slime is a god. We can't trust the other elements. The water god is that he can make water into lava into obsidian. He can make earth ugly and make into water spouts. Air god is the best. He keeps us alive. He makes us cool down. He fell from the heavens. He's the real god. The fire god is mighty and strong. He's the one that makes zombie pigmen. And then it's a magma cube, which, hint hint, you killed the fire god. Oh yeah, this was an Easter egg, by the way, because I was like trying to like add my own things, like, oh, what if there's like villagers watching you? God, I was such a pathetic kid. So we know you killed the god of fire and the water god. That's right, because I remember one of the boss fights. Now you had to break the glass, to make like the squid fall out, and like it would suffocate him. But your time is ticking. Which god will you kill now? But we can kill really fast. Okay. And then that actually made me jump. That made me jump. That made me jump. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That made me jump. That actually made me jump, guys. Oh yeah, and then what was down here? Oh, this was connected to the first part, maybe? I don't know. You guys don't know, but you're lucky. I put glass over the lava. Jesus. Oh yeah, broken nether portal. Oh, I think this is where you can. I don't remember. You fall down here. I'm sorry, guys. Here's your prize. I don't even know what's in the prize box, so we're not even gonna look, because this game's broken. And then you go down here. Oh yeah, this was cool, because I was like testing out the like Minecraft like gradient for biomes. That was cool. We are watching you. We watched you every day when you were in the Nether, when you guys were building your houses, when Rosie and Cookie killed the Ender Dragon. We watched everything in this world. We are gods. Oh, God. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. Oh, I'm cringing. I don't even know. How have you been? Oh, this was like the this is where the portal thing was? Too bad. All of you are going to die. That's not nice. I hate you so much. Okay, you repeated that like 5 times now, my guy. I know who you guys are. You see, I think it's just a broken mess now. Oh, no, no, no. This is where the portal thing was. Easter egg below you. Someone broke the chest, though. Companion cube. That's cute. I like that. still. No! Find the levers, and then you had to connect the levers. Jesus. Jump down there, and then you would die. Do-we. You guys, I was so smart. Keep going. Okay, this is the parkour room. And then, which is crazy, because, like, look, this is, like, right above spawn. I never knew that. Test chamber 2, I hope you like ice parkour. Well, I can see you good ice. I'll let you decide. Sacrificing one of your teammates, boss fight GLaDOS. This is the GLaDOS boss fight, look! Okay, this is actually cool, because, like, look. There's, like, I actually based that off of, like, the real boss fight from GLaDOS. So there's the, where's the anger core at? Oh, he's up there. That's cool. Well, at least none of you die. Now let's have a see what you're really capital of. Question 1, giggle. Correct. Even a baby would have known. No. That's an inside joke between me and Star because someone texted her once being like, giggle, giggle. What update was this world made on? Title update 9, title update 10, title update 11, title update 12. Sad face. Wait. Slash face, sad face. Kinda correct. Correct. Are you real? If you aren't real, how are you here? Happy face. God. What was your favorite update? Cool. There was no wrong answer. Oh, yep, and then sadly, more of us got destroyed, but luckily we can follow the path, kind of. Got to go this way. Diamonds in that chest. This is your mom. That's rude. Here's the past year that happened. Okay. So these are like a little paintings of describing everything. So if I was you, I would kill myself. Oh my god. And then this is where... Nope, there's still more. Nope, never mind. This was the emerald branch. I hope you fall in lava. To be continued. This is where the to be continued is. Then what is this? This is what I was thinking of. I killed everyone. Oh, right. And that's the end of a... I hate it. I don't want to be on this world anymore. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my sad, pathetic 2013 world tour. And, yeah. Like the video, subscribe, please share it. I would love for you guys to comment and tell me what your favorite part was, because my favorite part is me getting scared by the thunder not too long ago, and then also too, how I'm cringing right now. Like, I have, like, my face right now. I wish I had face cam. I would show you guys, like, I have to watch this back in post editing. Oh, so I'm gonna go. See you all. Goodbye.